Let's go now with the question number 5. The question number 5 says, is it acceptable to tell someone that they need to improve their appearance? Ms. Zoe, please.
To say that to a person, you must have a lot trust with them, because otherwise they will get upset with you. It's difficult.
Mr. Emmanuel.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. Sometimes not easy to tell someone he needs to improve their appearance. But if the person is my close friend or a member of my family or other people, I can speak without problem. I think it's a good idea to say, yo, my friend, my man is important to improve your appearance. For example, if you want to wash your clothes, and you can change your shoes, I will do it. I think it's a good idea.
Thank you. Good idea, but difficult at the same time. Thank you, and congratulations for your courage. And you, Miss Stacey, is it acceptable to tell somebody that she or he has to improve their appearance?
I totally agree with Mr. Wilson, Mr. Emmanuel. It depends. It depends on the person. If the person is a good friend of yours, you can tell that it's better to help this person to change the appearance. Don't let other person just talk around without telling that. Sometimes in Haiti they are like that. They don't tell you if you can make some change, even though if they tell you you can make it, even though sometimes at first it can be hurts you, because it's not like that. You always like when people congratulate you, not when people judge you or just told you to make some change. But if you will talking around, it's better to tell this person to make some change, or don't talking around. And my point of view, even though if it's a person you're ignoring, it will be more easier to talk. You can just joking at the same time and just give some people some advice. But if you don't know this person, maybe in my case, what I can do, I can talk to a person who knows this person well, that can help this person to give them some advice. You know what I mean? But it's for that. It's not easy, but if you want to talk, it's better than talk you around. Give this person this advice. If the person want to change, you will make this change. If he doesn't too, it's not your fault. It's the other person just talking around. That's my point of view about it.
Really nice. I appreciate it. Thank you. And congratulations. And about you, please, Mr. Franz, what's your opinion?
Okay, I would say yes and no at the same time. Yes, you can talk to the person to be improved, but it depends on the way that you're going to talk to that person. Let's say I'm talking to my brother, teacher Michael. And you know what? I don't like that, Mr. The way I don't like your tie. I don't like your, I don't know, whatever it is. But there's a way to approach the situation. Yes, you can talk to a person to get improved or to be improved. But at the same time, you might hurt that person's feeling unexpectedly. Okay, so let's say I'm trying to help you. I'm giving you an advice to be improved. But the way the words don't remember, words are powerful. The way you guys are using words can hurt a person deep inside. You can hate a person with your word, with your mouth. So it depends the way you approach the person to talk to, the way you're trying to give the advice. So for me personally, It's a yes, and at the same time, a no, based on the circumstances.
Great. Really nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that because you're kind of careful. Really, really appreciate that. Miss Ketsa, please. Let's go with you.
Yes, teacher Michael. I will say if that person is my friend, I think I can advise that person. But I'm going to ask myself also, not the way I'm going to tell her that, but the reason I want her to improve herself. Because in we have to see if you not want to judge that person also. If you not see the reason of that improvement, don't say anything.
Really nice. You talk like King Solomon. Wisdom. And we really, really, really appreciate that, Miss Ketsa. Thank you and congratulations. Miss Yolanda, please.
So thank you, Teacher Michael, for choosing me. I totally agree with those guys. I think it's a good idea when someone see like another person can make some changes about the way that person look and just say it to that person. But I think there's a way to say it. There's a way to tell someone that she or he has to change something about the way that this person look. I've never been able to do that my whole life because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, because I appreciate when a friends tell me something about the way I dress or things like that. Just this friend show appreciation for me, like she see that she or he see that I have to change something, so he just tell me. But me, I've never been able to do that. I remember back in elementary school, we had a friend and she has some, I think it's a medical problem, something like that. And we as group of friends, we couldn't like tell her to to do things, and we just buy her a perfume. And that was me, that was like, I gave the idea because I didn't really see the way I was gonna tell someone, like, you sweat, you have to do this, you have to do that, because even though this person do this thing every single day, that would be the same. So I don't want to hurt her feelings, so I do this. And till today, it's just difficult for me to tell someone, oh, I see something, you have to change this, change that. I can't do that because like I think Mr. Friend said that sometimes you just say something and that thing just hurt people's feelings. You didn't say the word to hurt his feeling, but that just hurt his feeling because that's a person. So I think it's a good idea to do that, but depends on your relationship with that person and the way you're gonna tell this person that she has to make some changes.
So interesting. I really appreciate that as well. You did really, really well. I would appreciate your comment. Miss Stacey, please.
After those comments of these guys, I just want to add something. When you talk about make changes in the appearance, not in the looks, but sometimes the way they act and the way they talk sometimes. But why I want to act some way, sometimes I do it sometimes, not a lot. I can ask the person, oh, okay, what kind of changement you want me to do as a friend? And when the person just give me what I should change, and like the person to end me, what do you see? That's my technique. I just use to just go to that person to tell them to make some changement about the looks, about the attitude, the behavior. That's my technique, I can say. But the person will not offend about that. He will not get hurt because he will tell me what I should do. If you tell me what I should do, I don't get angry. I don't know. You will not get angry too when I tell you to make some change. That's my way to do it.
Thank you. I think it's a really good tip. Everybody take notes because that will really help you to have your friend and help other people as well. Because maybe you can go to the like migration office and you meet some person. And you can say, I'm new in the US, or I'm new in other country in the Dominican Republic or other part of the world. You can say that. And you can say, I don't really know what kind of clothes like to wear, what kind of stuff like to buy, what kind of like perfume. Maybe you would just want to advise the person. I really like your tip, Miss Stacey. Really nice, really good. Thank you, and thank you very much. Not only for English, because you are here to learn, to practice, to share ideas, share knowledge, not only English, and also to entertain ourselves. Thank you, and thank you very much. Mr. Levinsky, please.
Once again, thank you for allowing me to give my opinion. I think if this person is a close friend, I think you can always give him an advice. And even if that person would not be your friend, as long you use wisdom and humility, you can talk to the person about this. But don't show to him it's an obligation. It's an obligation to listen that what you said. Okay.
Thank you.
I remember
Mhm.
I had a friend who did an haircut, who always used to say when he gets on the public car, people always look at him. Sometimes he feels that scares people. I answered him, I wanted to tell you that, but I did not want to disturb you. And he said to me, you are not my friend. If you see that I have to improve something, you don't tell me that. It's just to say the best way that you can help a friend is helping him to improve him in everything.
Thank you.
It's all.
Congratulations. Yes, really nice. Thank you. I really congratulations. I think the problem is the imperfection. Do you understand? Because what's the problem? Because it's in your benefits if I tell you that. But it's difficult. I just leave you. Do you understand? Keep living like this. And sometimes other people, they will treat you bad. Sometimes you say, you smell bad. But I was with you. Why I didn't tell that to you? I remember I was with some people. They're not my friend. And I told them, for some reason, not necessary to use perfume in this case. Even though you use perfume, it's not going to help. Do you understand? Because some of them, they go to work, they spend all day out working, and they go to school after work. Do you understand? I suggest them. There are some places you can go, like take a bath, wash yourself. Not necessarily to use perfume, because you use perfume and you spend all the day working so hard. And after you get in the class, it's gonna be worse. Do you understand? And one day one of the teachers say, no, open the windows, open the door because I cannot stay outside. And at the end of the day, like the teacher said that, you smell bad, people. I said, what? Yes, it's crazy. Mr. Franz, please.
Yes, I would like to highlight a point. It's what you're saying, and logically it makes sense and it's correct, because human are complicated. As human, we're complicated. So I can say, oh, Michael is my friend, Steffi is my sister, Caston is my brother. Of course they know, but hey, there's a way. You understand? So mentally, people are complicated. The way you can approach a situation to talk to someone, you can see, oh, let me try to help him. Let me try to help her. Let me try to do that. But you might hurt that person. You might hurt that person unexpectedly. Do you understand? Unexpectedly. But you don't have that in mind to hurt anybody. But the fact that people are complicated, you don't know what's going on in mind consciously. You don't know what's going on in their conscience. You do not know what's going on in there. So that's why it's pretty, you don't judge. It's better to take the example on yourself, as Steffi were saying, oh, let me just take an example of myself, because, you know, it's kind of weird, you know, it's complicated sometimes. Let me just give you an example. I remember I was trying to give my best friend an advice about something. I said, wow, please, God, please help me to choose the correct words just to approach or to talk to that person or to talk to him, because this man is so complicated. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to do anything bad. Just give me the right word. Give me wisdom. Give me, you know, because the man himself is complicated. Even you don't mentally have in mind to offend the person, to just like to hurt him. You don't have that in mind. But technically, you could take this, you could say, oh, you're hurting me, you're offending me, you're doing this, you see? So it's kind of complicated. The best way is taking example from yourself or give an example on yourself, saying, oh, me, let me tell you what I did. I do this, I did that for myself, just for myself. I know myself because I don't know you. If you want to follow mine, do it. But me, this is what I did, you know?
Yeah, I think it's really nice. Thank you. And thank you very much, Mr. Franz. And sometimes, as Miss Steffi said, or maybe Miss Yolanda, if you don't really know how to talk to that person, try to talk to some other people, some mature people. Do you understand? The objective not to judge the person. Do you understand? Just try to help. If you don't really know, ask other people, because it's a really good way when you help people. Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much.
Hi, I am Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Moi porte une bonne nouvelle pour nous. Pour nous même qui t'arrivent à apprendre à parler anglais, Comwad Language Courses a pu atteindre l'objectif ça par moyen cours nous qui fait sur Zoom. Si vous êtes un débutant, nous offrons anglais commencer depuis 0. Il y a une classe côté à apprendre depuis le commencement, arriver à parler l'anglais avec facilité. And for those of you who already get some English knowledge, there are intermediate classes to help you improving your English and get more confidence in your learning process.
Apprendre anglais va une pile opportunité. À domaine professionnel et puis permettre de connecter avec monde qui sont dans différents cultures à travers le monde. Do not miss this opportunity. En plus de ça, il y a des avantages. Pour les avantages là, there is a WhatsApp group where you can practice what you're learning and apply it. Gen moun nan tout niveau là-dedans. Moun qui fait commencer, moun qui a un niveau avancé et moun qui déjà parle anglais. Who are there to support you in this new departure. Deuxième avantage là, there is a free English club every 15 or 22 days. Club là aide de faire recherche sur divers sujets. Comme ça, on va pas ni parler anglais, on va avoir connaissance sur plusieurs sujets.
Each club topic is different. You can also invite your friends or family want to speak English or who already speak English. Ça optan pour commencer nouveau session c'est moi ça. Ou capable écrire dans numéro ça qu'on soit gagne plus information. Connaissance c'est seul bagay yo pas capoter aller. What are you waiting for to learn a new language?